Hey, Turning Point. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and just share a couple of thoughts that I hope will be helpful to you in your spiritual walk. This past Sunday, Kevin read a letter from someone who expressed some really genuine discouragement about the situation that we're all going through right now. And it was interesting, as I thought about it later, I was realizing that, the week before I had mentioned Psalm therapy. And I realized that when I was listening to that letter that Kevin was reading, it was interesting, but I felt like that was actually the beginning of a psalm. It is so important that emotions that we have, whatever they are, that they get expressed. Emotions that are not expressed don't digest. And when things don't digest, they do not become helpful. They do not become beneficial to us. And that really is, I think, the purpose of the model of Psalms that we have. Just this morning I was reading Psalm 102, and it says, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Let my cry for help come to you. Do not hide your face from me when I am in distress. Turn your ear to me when I call. Answer me quickly. For my days vanish like smoke. My bones burn like glowing embers. My heart is blighted and withered like grass." Now, I don't know, but that person is really discouraged and really going through some tough times. However, I think that is the point, is that whatever we feel, by expressing that and believing that God is listening and that He hears and that He wants to empathize with whatever you're communicating. Even at Sunday's message, as soon as Kevin finished that letter, if you notice what he did, as soon as he was done, he was said, "I so love this person." Now, I don't know who the person was, but that to me was a perfect snapshot of what God is for all of us. Whatever we communicate, He loves you. He loves us wherever we are at. The point is, though, emotions are relational. So whenever we express emotion, we are getting relational to the person we're expressing those things to, which is why I think in our prayer life right now, it is so important to connect with these things. Now, later this week, I'm going to be having a conversation with a group of disciples that actually write very, very well and very creatively, and I'm going to talk to them a little bit about just the whole writing process, because next week, I want to talk to you about psalm production. In other words, is there a benefit? Is there even a point of writing our own psalms, or are they just a book in the Bible that we're supposed to read? I actually think we can write some, but I'm not a writer. I'm not a creative writer, but I hope to learn some things from having a conversation with some of these very talented brothers and sisters that I think will help all of us. But until then, I want to give you a special treat from one of those creative people who has a very interesting psalm to share with you today.
My enemy fear chose to come for a visit, the unknown of tomorrow making all plans a mist, erasing my peace and my calm and waged war with my faith and the knowledge that God does exist. So easy to say when surrounded by comforts, stocked shelves and hot coffee in my easy chair. Yet here in the darkness of the unknown, I pray for the confidence to know God is there. And He meets me and finds me within every prayer, helps me fight off the worry that comes from fear's glare.